Hello everyone, happy December. I hope that your months are off to a great start and that you are experiencing the holiday season as stress-free as possible. Oil up. As people are jumping on, I will go ahead and share my new favorite lip combo because everybody needs this. Do y'all see this lip color? It is pretty fantastic. I have on the Savvy Minerals Daydream lipstick with the rose ointment over the top because I just spent 5 days up in Park City and my lips dried out so bad, but this combo is a winner and it's this beautiful nude color. So hello. Okay, so now that some people are jumping on, let me share something with y'all that was a huge eye-opener for me when I started working with a natural practitioner in the Dallas area. When I went to his office, on the intake forms, I answered all these questions and, went through my medical history and all of that. And then at the very bottom, he asked this question that I have absolutely used in my business. And it's on a scale from 1 to 10, how committed are you to walking in health? And I was like, ooh, moment of honesty, because I am a person that values integrity. And if I give you an answer, it's going to be legit. I'm going to be honest with you, right? So that was so eye-opening to me. And so when I personally enroll people and we are talking about their health goals, I know that a $160 investment isn't chump change. I know that $160 is a bigger investment for people, and I want to help them get the most out of their investment. So I ask them what their health goals are. Simple enough, right? What are your health goals? And then I ask them this question, and y'all, this is huge, and this will absolutely give you guidance and direction on how to support people on their health journey. Are you ready for it? If you're ready for it, give me some hearts, okay? Drum roll. Okay, it's on a scale from 1 to 10, how much is this affecting your life? On a scale from 1 to 10, how much is the lack of sleep affecting your life? How much does it bother you that your kids are missing school because their immune systems aren't strong? How much does it bother you that your husband is super stressed out when he comes home? He's struggling to engage with your kiddos after work, right? That affects us. And then you show compassion. And then ask questions. So it looks like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry that you are struggling to get sleep. I know how that feels as a mama of 4, and man, it's exhausting, and I'm just sorry. Like, show compassion, right? Relate if you can relate. And then I ask them, what would better sleep look like for you? What implications would that have on your life, on your life as a mama, at work, as a wife? Like, how do you see sleep changing your day-to-day living, right? Because y'all, this is huge. This is gigantic. We do not need to sell people anything. People will sell themselves. People will absolutely talk about what their needs are, and they came to you for a reason. They spent $160 for a reason. They want help. They do. Okay, so then I follow up with that last question. Is how committed are you to this health goal? And y'all, they just talk themselves into it because you are helping them to see what walking in health, what walking in vitality, what walking in wellness looks like. So, if you would have asked them in the beginning, they probably would have said, oh, a 4 or a 5, but isn't everybody tired? Isn't everybody have a lot of stress in their life? But by the time they're done talking, they're like, man, I want that. 9, I am committed. I am committed to this, right? So then you walk them through their health goals. This is not the time to talk about money. Not the time to talk about money. Because here's another truth bomb for you, okay? When people are determined to work on their health goal, when they are sick and tired of being sick and tired, they become very, very resourceful. They do. They will move mountains to reach their health goal. I mean, they will wake up at 4 a.m. to hit the treadmill. They will sell things on Craigslist to be able to afford the organic gluten-free diet. They will. Want to know how I know? Because I've been there, okay? So I would sit down with them. I do sit down with my people, and I will pull out resource books. I will do some research right there with them, whether it's on my phone or I'm pulling out books at my house, and I help them find the products that will support them on their health journey. Of course, I always mention lifestyle as well. So things like exercise, being mindful of EMFs in the house. I bring those things out. Getting fresh air, getting a little bit of sunlight so that your body can produce vitamin D, right? Those are all little things that I add in because I'm passionate about this lifestyle. So then I make a list out of all their oils, all the products to reach their health goals. And then I help them prioritize their products. I ask them, which products do you feel like are non-negotiables after I've educated on it? A lot of people will start out with Ningxia Red, probiotics, and essential zymes 4 if I'm talking to them, because those are 3 non-negotiables for me. And again, being a product of the product, I can really talk about the difference that those 3 products have made in my life, right? So those are their priorities. That's what I have them put down for month 1. Now, other products are divided over the course of the next 3 months. And I always encourage a 3-month stock to get people in rotation of what it is they need to order. So if they're committed to Ningxia Red, and there's 2 people in their family that are going to be taking Ningxia Red, then I'm going to encourage them to get a minimum of 6 bottles or the equivalent of 6 bottles for a 3-month stash, right? Same thing with Life 9. It's a $75 investment for 3 months. Same thing with Essential Zymes. I encourage a 3-month stock up that they can work into a rotation. And here is why. Little side note here. Ready? Because I constantly need to remind people that they didn't get to the point of having these health goals overnight. They didn't. You did not wake up one morning and find that your thighs grew 5 inches, or that you gained 30 pounds. I mean, that's where I gained my weight, and that's where all of my weight goes, right? That didn't happen overnight. Skin blemishes don't happen overnight. Stressed out adrenals typically do not happen overnight. None of these things happen overnight. And so we would be ambulance chasers, and we would be doing people a huge disservice if we made these claims that they can just put a few drops of oil on and these things that they've been experiencing for years are going to go away. No, we need to support the body so that the body can do what it's supposed to do. So I really encourage people to give it 3 months. Give it 3 months for your hormones to cycle. Give it 3 months for your hypothalamus and your pituitary and all of these things to get in working order, okay? So that's a little side note. I do encourage 3 months. All right, so then I lay it out. I add up all the numbers for people, and I say all of these products come to such and such amount, and these are an incredible investment in your health. You'll also get all of these freebies valued at, so if it's 300 PV, I talk about all the freebies that they'll get, and you'll get 300 ER points, right? So that's what I lay out for them. I say, how does this sound? And so often, y'all, it is a rare experience that when I am getting somebody started with Essential Rewards, that they're not spending $300, $400 a month on Essential Rewards, because we have walked through this process. So that is when I'm talking to people who are members. And Kimberly hey Kimberly, how are you, doll? Kimberly's on my team. What about when your prospect could really benefit from supplements more than oils? I'm always worried about suggesting all the supplements when they're already looking at $160 to become a member. Okay, Kimberly, I love you dearly, and I know that you know me, and you know that you know my heart. Honestly, that's a poverty mindset. When we say, oh, you're already spending $160, we're deciding for people that they don't have money to spend. And like I said earlier, when your health becomes a big enough priority, you become super resourceful. And I say this with a ton of compassion. Like, y'all know my story. I was dirt poor when I heard about oils, and I wasn't running my dryer, I wasn't running my dishwasher, right? And I found a way to feed my kids an organic diet and get them the supplements that they needed. So don't make that decision for people ahead of time. So if I'm meeting with somebody in a one-on-one setting, I will ask them what their health goals are. Why did you want to meet with me? Because the fact that people are willing to take time out of their schedule to meet with me over essential oils, that's huge. I don't take that lightly, right? And so I will unpack my kit. I'll have the kit. You can kind of see the kit over there. I'll unpack the kit. Ask what their health goals are, and I don't hold back. So if somebody says, oh, my digestive system is just a hot mess right now, I will go through and I will talk about lemon, I'll talk about peppermints, I'll talk about digest. We will talk about the oils in the kit, and I'll say, you know what? I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't talk about probiotics and essential enzymes. Like enzymes, you know, do X, Y, and Z. The body probiotics do X, Y, and Z. So there's 2 supplements right there. Then you have the 2 samples of Ningxia Red in your kit. So talk about Ningxia Red, the antioxidants, how it supports every system of the body. That's like an easy segue. They get 2 samples of Ningxia Red in that kit. So go right there. Y'all, I can cover the premium. I'm kind of like rabbit trailing here, but hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully I'm not taking up too much time. Anyway, you can cover the entire premium starter kit with just 2 to 3 health goals. And you can, for lack of a better word, you can upsell that like easily in talking about the supplements. Easily, easily, easily. So don't hesitate to go there. You are truly offering somebody a gift, and if they say no to it, that's okay, but don't decide for somebody else whether or not the gift is right for them. Don't do that, because this could totally be an answer to prayer that these people have been praying for years. I know in my situation, I was praying and praying and praying and praying for wisdom and insights and answers. I was an overwhelmed mama to 3 young kids. We had 3 kids in 3.5 years, and all 3 of my children were diagnosed with severe digestive issues, and I was desperate. I was so desperate to deal with those things that I was willing to move mountains to make it happen. So just don't decide for other people, okay? All right, everybody. So again, the 2 big questions on a scale from 1 to 10, how much is this need that you have affecting your life? And then on a scale from 1 to 10, how committed are you to this health goal? So go back, watch the beginning of the video if you missed it, because they're 2 great questions that you can guide people through, and you let them talk themselves into the products, essentially. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I will obviously pay attention to the comments. Let me know what questions that you have. Thank you for the sweet compliments on my hair. I just had it totally chopped off last week. Still getting used to it, but y'all are sweet to notice and to pay a compliment. So y'all are amazing. Keep rocking out December. Rock out December. You've got this. We'll talk soon. Bye, everyone.